Hey there, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today's the return of Ys. So it's been a lot of Ys lately. This is E6, the Ark of Napishtim. The song is The Ruined City Kishgal, requested by Kalanin. This is the Falcon Music channel, and this is composed by Wataru Ishibashi. Alright, let's just get into it. Kind of a long one. Ys is cool AF. Let's go. Microlistics. So far, doesn't sound anything like Ys. Sounds like a Capcom song from the 90s. Great sound. A little Japanese sounding there. Okay. Interesting choice for the violin. Sounds like a menu or something. Dude. I'm having such a bizarre feeling right now. We're halfway through. The sound of it. It's very full. Very 90s as well. Sounds like a club hit from like 98. Put on your Reeboks. It sounds like something I would hear in like Gran Turismo or something. The city? What kind of city? It's like funky, it's jazzy, it's smooth. This part sounds weird, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like this part. Like, I like what happens to the percussion, but the violin sounds weird. And then it goes cool again. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the violin. But I like everything else that happens during that. I love how things go from left to right. The song just feels very alive and moving. beautifully. I need to like dust off my MIDI controller. It sounds like this that make me want to like just press buttons. First of all, I need to know, when was this game released? And was it 1996? Or 7 or 8 or 5? Man, that just reminded me of like going into like a shopping mall. Remember shopping malls before how it is now? Yeah. But it just reminded me of like a Friday night going clothes shopping like before school and just going into like a department store and hearing something like this in the background sort of. That's the first thing that it made me think of. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I had a how do I explain this? Every song on this channel requires context. Sure, of course, duh. Some songs I feel I really gravitate towards just hearing them blind, like most of these here. And every now and then I'll come across a song that'll be like, wow, that actually I would have loved to hear that like in game, or I could still hear it in game if I play it, right? But what I'm saying by that is, I stream on the side too as a hobby, and now that I have like a slightly bigger audience, I've noticed some patterns when I'm streaming. If I'm streaming like a story game, like a JRPG or something, and like you walk into like a new area, I'll see a couple things in the chat right before I get into the area. Some people will be like, "Oh, upcoming cool song" or something, or like I'll go into a new zone and then I see a bunch of people like jamming. I feel like if I heard this in game for the first time, like just walking into it, assuming it's like a city or something like it says, I would immediately stop and just be like, "Whoa, what the hell is that? Like, this sounds cool." Like it took slightly away from it that I heard it here. But that's every song though on the channel, and if we're being realistic, although I can't play every single game, it really made me think specifically of like, damn, encountering the song and knowing me, I would definitely stop in my tracks and be like, whoa, do you guys hear this right now? Like, what is this? Tell me the song name, like. So that's kind of like the main thing I just kept getting. Because the title brought me nowhere. It says the ruined city Kishgal. I cannot imagine for the life of me any sort of theming here. There's only so many themes a town can have. Will it be dark? Will it be light? Will it be barren? Will it be populated? Is it a weirdo town? Is it full of normal people, normies? Is it like an element theme? There's so many things that went through my head, but I have no idea. With a song like that, I mean, it sounds lively, so maybe something like a Las Vegas type of thing, like a wall market type of thing. Very active, very nightlife type of thing. I really have no idea, because and it's the ruined city. That's what's really throwing me off. When I think ruined city, my brain goes to like desolate, messed up, like post-war or something. So everything was conflicting with my head, but I was jamming because I was just like da, 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 da. I will say though, it's not often, but I definitely did not like the violins there. I don't know why. It just sounded, I mean, I guess I do know why. It just didn't sound good. It sounded very off. Now, again, since I don't know where it plays, maybe it makes total sense why it's there, depending on like where it's at. Like maybe a carnival or something has that sort of feel. But when it came on, it just sort of like pushed me away from the song, and it was like kind of scratching my ears. But I loved everything that was going on around it, like that shift in mood, and then like everything else. That was cool. But the violin just sounded kind of off to me, and that's it. Everything else though was fantastic. Just curious. I'm just curious. Don't get any ideas. I'm just curious because if you're watching this, most likely you've played Ys. So I'm just curious. In your opinion, which Ys would be a great like beginner? Because I don't know if they're all connected or if they're like Final Fantasy where they're all separated. What would be like the first, not your favorite, but what would be the first cool Ys game to get someone into the series? I'm very curious if there's like a census of answers or if it's just all over the place. Please let me know more about this song. It's cool. I was jamming out, but it made me enough. It made me curious enough to maybe hear that in game someday. Thank you, Callanan. Thanks to the Falcom fans. Thanks to everyone that you see here. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Take it easy. Peace.